Welcome to Seat Time, where we drink beer and talk about all the happenings with motorcycles. Everybody, welcome to Seat Time. This is episode 49. We're at SMS Racing. For those of you who know, Brian Pierce, the one next to me, Brian Storrie, actually owner and racer for SMS KTM. Apparently they have changed the name on me in the past couple hours, but you know, that's fun. So, we're here for episode 49. One of the cool things that is happening this weekend in Dallas is the Supercross, which is pretty awesome. And there's a lot that's going to be happening on this episode that deals with the Dallas Supercross, with SMS Racing, and how they're helping out a team that's helping them out, and a lot of other cool stuff going on. But what happened this past weekend? Lots of racing went on. Our big man bromance, Kurt Caselli, raced at the National Hare and Hound Association race in Ridgecrest, California. What did he do?
He won.
Yeah, he won.
He won.
Dominated. He actually owed us that because of the fact that he didn't win the King of the Motos. We made him, or told him that he had to win for us at Seat Time. So, I mean, that's pretty cool.
He won. David Pearson got second. Desiree Abbott got third.
Desiree
and actually,
Abbott.
three of the nicest guys in off-road racing, too.
I don't know if I'm going to make it this whole episode with that bike right there. That's $45 a gallon of awesome. Woo! It's going to be a good time. Okay, so moving a little bit to, I guess you'd say a little bit more east of California, because who wants to go west unless you're going to Hawaii? I don't have that kind of money. You'd wind up in Primm, Nevada, and there you find yourself at round 2 of the WORCS races. Now, Mike Brown won. He did really, really well this weekend, and some of the other hot guns didn't have consistent weekends. You know, they have the Saturday and the Sunday races. But Mike Brown, the ageless man.
How old is Mike Brown now?
Older than you.
He's older than me, and I'm old.
Boo, gray hair right there. Maybe not, but he dyes it. It's okay. It's not what is it, hair club for men, or, oh, that's the balding stuff.
Try not to talk about
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. Okay, but, so then, okay, we go even more east. Past Texas, we wind up in Louisiana. We had the LACC, which is their cross-country series run by our friends over at Acadiana Racing. Lucas Coma, he's all right. He's cool. He's been on Seat Time.
Good dude.
So that's round 1 of their series. And we had Martin Howell.
SMS KTM.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Go him. So apparently he rides for SMS KTM, but I just want to sneak that in there for you guys. Second place was Andy Bambi. And then third, Brian Vaughn, who is
SMS KTM.
He is as well. Wow, that's amazing. There's all these guys that ride these bikes. You guys should have helped me with mine. But then, of course, Martin Howell did really, really good. He's been doing good on the Enduros lately. I know that he's been riding consistently. He did a lot of TORCS last year, so it's good to see the fact that his momentum that he's been carrying into the 2012 year.
Been doing a lot of Toros.
Yeah, he has actually.
Yeah, he's been riding a lot.
Even that matte black helmet, I just don't get it. I don't like it, but I guess that's personal taste. You know, whatever.
If you can pull it off.
That's true. Maybe it's just way too cool for me. Could happen. I can see that.
That's very possible.
Okay, like I said, we have a lot of results. We don't leave anybody out because anybody that rides a motorcycle is pretty much awesome in our book. So the guys that race, whole another notch of awesome. Torn, they had round 1, Beaumont Ranch. Now, first place went to Caleb Ramsay.
SMS KTM.
What? Wow, they're doing awesome.
Who would have thought? And
then we had Cameron Ishmael, who was actually riding for Honda West Kawasaki. I said that in there, sorry. And then third place. I apologize for the fact that I didn't write down who got third place. Did you?
No.
No. He didn't, because he's using my notes. So of course he didn't. Your notes. So, well, we heard that unfortunately was quite the torn track. It was very fast, not very technical, and hard packed. So maybe they should change that, because it sounds like it's pretty consistent every race.
SMS KTMs are good at that too, though.
Are they? Well, they did win, so there's always that. Okay, TORCS, Silver Dollar Ranch. We got Josh Young coming out first place, Jeff O'Leary in second, and third place was Brad Kamer. So a bunch of Texas dudes doing awesome stuff in a little bit more southern part of Texas. And then TSCEC, which we love because we're all enduro riders here, which is, you know, fun. We like that. And they were at the LTR property, which was not Fluvanna, that was Post, Texas?
Just outside of Post, Texas.
Just outside of Post, Texas. This was round 3 actually for us, because we don't start in all them, like, you know, summer months. We start in January, when it's cold. It's always a good time. They actually had snow at this race. Now, we're in West Texas, but still, that was, like, ridiculous. And you were there.
It was awesome.
Break it down for us, Brian.
Quarter-size snowflakes. I mean, it was like nothing I'd done before. And I've been racing forever. And it was coming down so hard. If you didn't have a rider within a minute in front of you, the snow could completely cover the dirt, and you couldn't see any tracks. It was really
Sounds
cool.
scary. So if I'd have been in front of you, though, would you have been able to follow my tracks, or would you have just passed me?
It would have been pretty quick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's definitely what your wife said too. Chris,
that's just the way I roll.
Yeah, that was your night, buddy.
That's how I do
You're
it.
like, hey, what's up? I'm here. Yep. Okay, so TSCEC was awesome. Cole Kirkpatrick did another amazing job winning, and apparently he did even a better job of crashing into the finish or through the finish road.
Yeah, there were some pretty impressive crashes on the way from the track back to the pits. So Little Iced Over Road was fairly impressive.
Yeah, you guys put snow in front of a Texan, they freak out. Okay, they don't know how to drive, they don't know how to ride a motorcycle, they just go absolutely nuts. So that's why we have this sweet nectar. Calm down a little bit and have a good time. Cameron Kirkpatrick got second. He did really great at the last race, obviously carrying that through, finishing behind his brother.
Racing Ala Toro again.
Boom.
Seems to be helping his speed.
I think it is.
Yes.
And then Scott Bailey, who was actually in the 30+8 class, was third overall. Brian tried to tell me that he snapped it, but no, he was just third.
He beat no tiebreakers.
Yeah. I think he's older than you, too.
Right about the same, I think. He might be a little older. Somewhere around there, though.
I'm not. Okay. So we've talked about a lot of results that mean stuff to us because we're off-road racers. But as we said, we kind of danced through it really quickly because we want to talk about the Violation 1, National Guard, National Switchgear, Shea Racing, powered by SMS KTM Supercross East Lights team. That was actually pretty good. I could have butchered that way worse. So, okay, Brian Storrie is actually the runner and manufacturer of the bikes here at SMS KTM. Well, I guess he's not part of KTM, but you know, whatever. He does the engine work on the bikes for the team and the suspension work. So that's where he stands. But we've got Adam Tappe, who's come in, and he actually is going to be, he's the team manager. He's going to give us a little bit more of a rundown of the team, talk about having some fun, and maybe just, you know, goof off a bit. That's cool. So, are you coming in, Adam?
Children,
Hello.
safety first.
Yeah.
Go right here.
Safety first.
I think you're
So,
right.
You guys want to know what?
Carlos, line him up, buddy. This is the starting line
Yeah.
here. He doesn't need to be off built.
Yeah, we need to get rid of this.
Proper
Too much?
positioning
I
here.
think I can handle it from here.
He's like, hold on, I'm going to do this for humor's sake. He didn't realize it was actually too much.
It's like, hey, no,
Who's
you
Carlos?
have to do that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
made him, actually.
Yeah. So,
That's
what's
okay.
up, guys?
So, when did you get into... You're from Texas, though, aren't you?
Yes,
You live
sir.
around here? Yeah.
Born and raised.
Okay, so how did you get involved with this team? Tell us a little bit more. I know that you guys, this team, this is not the first year. This is the first year that Brian has been involved with this
I'm the
team.
new guy.
So, but give us just a little bit more background so that all the guys watching know, you know, what to expect this coming weekend with the team.
Well, we got involved a couple of years ago with Tim Shea of Shea Racing Violation Goggles. And we were hanging out one weekend at the Houston Supercross and said, man, we'd like to have a rig like Joe Gibbs, you know. And so we had a little meeting, and next thing you know, we had a rig like Joe Gibbs.
Nice.
And
So
here we are.
can I have that conversation
And,
with him? Okay, cool, big
well,
stuff.
doesn't happen often. Doesn't happen often. But Doug Powell, the president of National Switchgear, really bought into it, and it's been really a good deal for us.
That's
Customers
awesome.
love it, and it's just different in our industry, and you know, it's a passion.
Yeah, no, for
So-
sure. With it seems that you guys have some bigger non-industry sponsors. Do you feel that that's something that helps you guys to be able to create, I guess, different atmospheres? Maybe pulling a little. It's obviously you're pulling in different amounts of money from different places, but how does that help the team?
Well, you know, a couple of things. You know, we can take a customer to the event. It's not like sitting there watching a football game. You know, sitting in a seat, they give you part of the team,
Right.
pit shirt. You know, they can work on the bike. You know, check the air pressure maybe.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
totally work on one of those.
We'll
bikes.
recheck it, but you know, we take them down, do the track walk and everything, and have press box access. There's a clear cut winner, and they really enjoy it. We had a lady that wrote an article that came out in Racer X, confession of the most unlikely Supercross fan, and she goes to 6 or 7 races a year. She
Anybody that
loves it.
sniffs this gas is going to have a good time.
Yeah.
At a Supercross race. I'm just telling you right now.
There
You don't need to
go,
drink what's in
you
his
know.
cup. You just need to sit where I'm at. This is a good time.
But it's been really good for us. We're giving away a bike at the end of the month at the NHHA show, and some lucky winners go win a modified KX 250. Have a good time with it. Hopefully they'll ride it and won't end up on Craigslist.
Yeah.
You know, you never
Or
know.
in the back of my pickup truck.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want it
yeah.
to be there either.
You know, I heard a lot of, if I won that, my wife would kill me. Well, don't tell her.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
true.
there you go.
You're going to have to get insurance
So,
on it until later.
It's all good.
Yeah,
So,
dude. Well, I mean, obviously, this is an East Coast Lights team. You guys were looking to have a little bit of a, you know, two teams, the West and East, but it didn't work out for this year. But coming into Dallas, you know, what are the plans? What have you guys really been focusing on as a team? You know, finding riders and things like that. Like, what is your goal for this season?
Well, actually, to be honest with you, Tim and Brian have worked mainly on the riders. I kind of work with the outside sponsorship.
Okay.
You know, fuel money, this money, that money. It's hard to run a semi off handlebars, of course.
We had a big meeting at Anaheim 1.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you didn't take
we got together Friday night before Anaheim 1 and sat down and said, okay, this is what we've got, and let's see what we can do. And Tim and Adam are two of the best guys I know, and came and said, hey, you know, we want to put it together for the East Coast this year, and then try to do both coasts again next year, and wanted to have us on board, and we progressed from there, and it's just snowballed from there, and we've been moving as fast as we can, trying to get a team ready to go, basically in 6 weeks, from Anaheim 1 to Dallas when East Coast starts. And we didn't have any bikes, we didn't have riders picked at the time yet, and so we went through quite a list of riders and finally settled on guys that we really we liked who they were, and you know, and liked the talent that they had.
Not just the name, guys, your personalities as well.
It really is with our team. It really is about personalities, because you know, they came to me and they said, look, you know, we want to have a good time at the races. We want to be associated with good people and enjoy ourselves out there and do well at the same time. And so that's what I do with mine all the time.
Yeah,
right. But and this is where we got. And so we've got 3 riders. We've got Sean Lepanovich, which is 505 back here.
That's good.
He's a big guy.
Right. Yeah. So Sean Lepanovich, he you know, he rode for another team in East Coast Lights last year. He rode a few rounds and did pretty well. Got injured, didn't finish the season.
Yep.
But he went off and got hooked up with us. We went out and tested. He was really impressive, both personally and on the track. The only downside is he had a little accident at Anaheim too, and broke his collarbone, so we won't be seeing him at Dallas and probably not at Atlanta, but then he'll be there the rest of the way. And then we have Shane Sewell, number 68. He'll be on the team as well. And Jeremy Huddleston, number 564. He'll be on the team as well. So Shane is from Indiana, and Jeremy's from here in Texas. And
other guys.
We're going to make some main events with these boys and have a good time doing it.
I think that's awesome, man. Well, since they've kind of, you know, cued in the guys fairly well at a good time, I think it's awesome what you guys are doing, and that you guys kind of, you know, trying to bring it back. I think that a person like myself, I have a loud personality. People know that, it happens. But, you know, I like having a lot of friends that fit in with me and that are okay with who I am. So I'm glad that you guys have picked your riders off of some of that same basis. But, you know, I'm not a good enough rider to be on their team.
Yeah.
Well, got plenty of personality.
Join the club.
Yeah, I could maybe just ride a 50 around.
You know, the one thing that Brian was alluding to is like Tim's Shea Racing, loyalty, respect, what you live for, what you die by, and national switch gear. You know, do the right thing because it's the right thing to do, and you know, simple rules, and you go by those, and you'll be good.
You'll be a pretty good
You'll
person.
be good. You know, so.
Heck yeah! Well, thanks for scooting that little guy up here. Just leave it there for a second. You're gonna pass it off to. I'm gonna give it to Shane. Shane, you're gonna get the bike. You know what's up? Jeremy, you're going to come sit next to me. You're short. That way it'll look a little bit better. Maybe that's even. I don't know. Maybe not at all. Jordan, you can tell me if I screwed this one up.
I took the tag, so I guess I bought
Is this a free one?
Well, yeah,
I'll take it.
No,
I don't want just the tag. I want the bike. That's okay.
Neck brace is extra.
We went through quite a few different scenarios of if we were going to care that we needed to edit this, and we decided seat time doesn't need to be edited. Seat time is what it is. We sit down, we talk to people, we invite them in, give them high fives, and boom, that's the way it works. So that's what's happening. All right. Now that you guys are situated, does everybody look like they're in a shot? Maybe not this shot, but a shot? Okay, perfect. All right, Shane, what's your number?
68.
68.
564.
564. So 68 and 564. Look for those guys in the lights classes going to the main. They want to do that. That's their main goal right now. After making the main, they made the sponsors happy. After that, they want to have a good time. So this one is going to go to you first, Jeremy. What is a good time for you? Have you done a Supercross before?
I did one last year.
Okay, but you've done one of the big ones, like one of the big.
Last year.
Yeah, you did Dallas last year. Okay, how was that experience for you then?
It was something to learn.
Yeah.
It's a good challenge. Get something, get you motivated.
Okay. And then, what about yourself, Shane? Have you done one before?
Yeah, I've done a couple in my day.
Yeah, did a couple in your day, back in the day? You know, you're like, what, like 16?
2008. I'm 23 now.
Yeah?
Getting old.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he is, isn't he? Ridiculous. You making fun of me? That's cool. Well, have you been in one of the big, like the Dallas Supercross, the Cowboy Stadium, or anything like that?
Yeah, I've done all the East Coast rounds, and anything less than qualifying for the main event just won't be acceptable.
Yeah, dude, you want to make it for sure. Well, big thing about Dallas, Cowboy Stadium is it is big. It is big, big, big. It's very intimidating. And I think over the fact we've talked to a couple Supercross guys, and they have told me that their first couple times, it's like you go out there, you practice, and you have X amount of time to learn the track, get super fast at it, and put down the fastest lap time you can. That's super intimidating. But now there's going to be like this huge, like, 3-story tall screen that you're going to be on. So not only is everybody going to be staring at you, you're going to be on a big old screen. Is that not, I mean, come on, doesn't add to it?
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe he's got a personality. He wants to be on TV. That's fine. That's okay. So, if you win, what kind of bar do you want to go to? I mean, like, seriously. I mean, if it happens,
I'll take you there.
I mean, I don't take it away from anybody. I really do think that anybody at the right time can. I mean, there are names people know about, all that kind of stuff. But this is your night. You just won. Holy crap! You're going to Disneyland. No, Mom, we're gonna go down the street actually off of Highway 12. Like, I mean, you're from Texas. You know what's up. But
Rover off-road.
seriously, yeah. There's a couple good places. Nothing.
Shane, don't
I
act
don't
like I
know
didn't
where
try to
I'm
ask
going,
you.
but everyone's coming with us.
Boom!
There you
If
go.
nothing else, it's always going to be a good time. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Okay, so are you a KTM rider before you were on this team?
It's
Okay, you were. And so does this bike relate to a bike that you were riding before you got on this team? You know, when you got to a level where you were putting $45 a gallon gasoline into, a motorcycle, race fuel to run it. Like, I mean, where does that difference lie when you ride those, non-professional bikes to what you're riding now?
that's definitely a big confidence booster.
Is it?
Didn't really have all the cool little stuff on here and all the power, and
Yeah.
got such a good group of guys to work with, and leading you to the right direction builds up confidence. Got a good foundation,
Nice.
so it's going pretty good.
I like that. What about yourself? I mean, like, I think I just put a 300 kit in my two-stroke. I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. It's still a 2009. But I mean, you get to ride this bitchin' bike. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, how do you feel about that?
I'm excited. It's my kind of people on the team,
Yeah.
and who to do better for than them. So it makes me motivated, and at the same time, it should be a good time. A lot of people here like what I like, and they enjoy just being at the races. So
Nice.
that's what I'm about.
Well, that's what I like to talk about. I like to talk about having a good time. So, your most spectacular. How old are you?
I just turned 20.
You just turned 20. This is going to be even better. So, for your 21st birthday, if you were to have a pint full of awesome with guys like us, if you wanted us to take you out for your 21st birthday, where would you want to go? Or would you leave it up to us?
Vegas.
He is my kind of man. Vegas.
I got
We're talking like 2 days or 4 days?
4.
Good man. Good man. We don't need to remember any of it. No reason to. We'll just have Jordan there. All right. And you said you're almost 23?
Yeah.
So when you turn 30, you're like, oh gosh, it's so, look at, I think about gray hair. You don't see it yet because it's not there. But what are you going to do? You're going to be like, oh gosh.
I hope to look back on this season and be just nothing but smiles.
Damn.
So,
See, I like these kids. I think you did a very good job picking these little rugrats. Dating, though. Okay, this is where it really gets serious. You're like, you know what? I'm a professional supercross rider. I mean, women just flock to you now. I mean, since I've met you, should they flock to me when I walk outside? I would think so.
That'll help you out a little bit.
Just a little?
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Now, but I mean, that's got to be a pretty good, pretty boost, walking around being like, hey, what's up? Monster Indy girl right next to me, skirts like A-big.
Yeah.
All right?
they all look good, but who knows what their intentions are. So,
Hey! Man,
Smart
the
guy.
stuff that comes out of that guy's mouth is way
I'm
better
just
than what
being
I'm saying.
real. I'm just being real. I've met them all.
Learn from experience.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about that. But, Brian, you got something over there?
I'm still working on it.
Is this
here.
for later?
Yeah.
So,
okay.
who all has Shane dated before?
Oh, apparently you should. Oh, thank you, Rick Ryder. So have you dated a couple of them?
I've dated a few, and there's a
Yes,
couple
sir.
good ones out there.
Anything about arena cross?
And there's one good girl out there named Lindsay Sheltima that, she's out there, but all the rest of them are,
Was she well worth the catapult?
oh, she was well worth it.
I don't even know what they're talking about, but it's making me laugh, so that's good. Just because of the fact that you can tell this kid's getting really, really embarrassed.
Is he blushing?
I don't know why you guys gotta call me out on that one, but
I'm sorry.
I'll go with it.
He's like, I can take it with the best of them. Saturday nights happen on Monday nights, too.
Yeah.
It's okay. Well, Let's see here. Let's come up with random questions time. I gotta come up with something good right now. Holy crap! If you were to call Jordan to get out of jail, he's your lawyer. Why would you have just gone to jail?
Probably because I.
You wouldn't. That's the right answer. I wouldn't have called Jordan.
Yeah, I don't know who I'd call. I'd probably call Brian or Tim because I know they'd get me out of trouble. But I hope not to be in that situation anytime
That's
soon.
okay. That's a dumb question. Nobody wants to be in trouble. We're all responsible here, people with seat time. We know it's a big joke sometimes. Oh, they drink beer and talk about motorcycles. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what we do. We're obviously, yeah, it is a good time. I'm a legal, responsible adult. I got people driving me home. So guys know the fact that we've talked about this a couple times on seat time. But it's a serious deal. If you're not 21, don't drink. Or if you're definitely not in a safe place, you don't need to be driving around drinking. So be serious about your drinking. You know, to the best extent of it. It's a good PSA, and I'm going to stick to it. So we want to go ahead and mention that every time. I know, Brian, come on. If you're going to write some questions, I want to ask some of them because these are probably going to be pretty good. Nothing?
Oh, I got some, but
Yep.
we're working on it.
Halfway?
I'll have more. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. And
I have some questions.
Oh,
Yeah.
Carlos, Rick Ryder. Rick
Carlos,
Ryder, do you have a
Carlos.
question?
Yeah.
Rick Ryder's got a question, folks.
Yeah. All right. What song or album do you play before you ride?
Ooh, it's deep. Come on, Jeremy.
There's a few.
Eye of the Tiger?
Yeah, is it pump up or is it bring you down? Like, do you like to get amped like Chad Reed in a party rockin'?
Red Solo Cup?
No.
I fill you up. Proceed to party. Rolling in the deep.
It better not be Britney Spears.
No, man. Come on.
Debbie Gibson.
All right, let's go to Shane really quick. What music?
I'd have to say a little Megadeth, Metallica.
Rock?
Anything to get me fired up.
A little bit of
I'll listen
Awesome?
to it. Oh, yeah.
Boom, that's what I'm talking about. I like to get
All
amped
right.
up.
Lil Wayne, Rex.
Lil Wayne, that's not the worst.
Thorn.
It's not horrible, but...
Rex.
Okay.
Katy
yeah.
Perry or Rihanna? Yeah.
Oh.
Rihanna.
I know Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
I don't care if it's music or body. Katy Perry.
I don't know where that question was coming from. But
President of the United States of 2012.
No. I don't want to touch that one. Okay. Heads or tails?
Heads.
I'm going with tails.
Okay, somebody flip a coin because I don't actually have one.
Here we go. It's a good thing the pizza lady left money here.
Tails. I don't know what you won, but you get it from Brian. Okay. Pro Circuit or SMS? What has your experience been like working with Brian Storrie from SMS, doing the engine modifications and the suspension work?
It's been nothing but good times so far. Brian's worked hard, and the bike is getting better and better by the day. So we'll find out come Dallas how everyone else feels about it, but we feel good about it.
I like it. Treated you well?
You treated me very well. Last
Nice.
3 years, 4 years.
Nice. East Texas boys. Carlos, you get that seat hard. All right. I don't know what Miss Arena Cross is, but I think we're about to find out. Blonde or brunette?
Blonde.
Blonde?
That's hard.
Yeah, is it hard?
Yeah.
Maybe not yet, but come on.
They're good enough smartness for brains.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
We're talking. Oh, yeah, that says it right there. Ah! You want to come pick this piece of paper up? Oh, dude, it's over here. Maybe. Hi. Nothing. You're getting your wine lips going again. I'm just saying. All right. Well, Brian's not going to come up with any more good questions, and I think I'm pretty much out of them, unless you got some more. No? All right. So what have you guys thought? Has this been the worst time ever?
No, that's been pretty good.
All right, cool. Put up with this. It's good. What do you think?
Good times.
Good times? I like it. All right. So the thing is, Seat Time, you can find it seattime.co. Well, actually, do you guys have any, social media sites or any of that stuff? A website you want to, pop out there about, or Twitter handle?
Oh,
Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
I'd just
Oh,
like
it's
to
coming.
thank all the sponsors that have been behind us.
Look at
SMS Racing, Violation, National Switchgear. Everyone on this team is pretty much a redneck, and I really love that. So,
Redneck in the most political way possible.
SMS Racing, big thanks.
And Microtech.
Microtech.
There you
Microtech. Well, I'm looking for. Okay, well, I do actually have a little bit more of a question. So Racer X, we all know them. They're one of those big highfalutin media moguls, whatever. They had a poll on their site today, and they were asking people who's going to win this weekend. Now, we all know that you guys want to win. That's fine. That's dandy. But they said, I think when I last checked, they had Barsha was who all the people had voted for, and then Roxon, and then Baggett.
No love for any of them.
Yeah. Thoughts on that? No. Have you guys raced those characters before?
Yeah, I've raced a couple of them, and just they treat everyone like crap. So I think we ought to go out there and treat them the way they treat people.
How's that foot peg feeling your back, bro?
Yeah.
Can't win these people I can.
Hopefully that doesn't happen.
I got one for Shane.
Oh, you gotta quit, dude! Bring it.
Man.
What's the most embarrassing moment?
Right now, actually, you guys keep calling me out. I've never been in a situation like this, but right now, pretty embarrassing. So.
Hey, man, it's nothing but a good time for sure.
Welcome to seat time.
What is that? What is that? What is that? Is that a question for him or for me? I don't even know what you wrote.
It's a prescription.
It literally looks like either prescription or Chinese.
This weekend.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, who won San Diego
What
this
class?
past weekend?
Lights or
I'm gonna ask you about the heavies, the 450s.
Filippo?
All right, who won the lights?
Dino.
Nice. These guys know what's up. That's okay. That's good. Matt Boss got his first on a KTM. His first podium. So I'm talking about the lights class. That'll be good. So you guys will be fighting on that.
Right.
It'll be a good time. But I do. Coming up. Okay, so we talked about this. We talked a little bit about the Supercross results and all that stuff. But coming up this weekend, so the 450 class. I don't know. Villapoto. Rails. The guy is on rails right now. He is riding so good, it's kind of ridiculous. He did have some good battling with Chad Reed, which was awesome, but I really think that the way Villapoto is riding, that he can, if anybody tries to challenge him, it's not going anywhere. He's like, put that where? Yeah. Nothing?
No.
You gonna hold him? I saw what it said. Right, okay, but, so we had Stewart going down in the whoop section, which was like the whoops of all whoops. Finally, they had something decent on a track that actually challenged people. Wow, that would be so awesome if they did that more. That's what we're hoping for. They get a little bit more east, the dirt's going to get a little bit better, and hopefully there's some better tracks out there. But Stewart's kind of out of it, the points-wise, unless everybody else bombs. Dungey, he doesn't make the right aggressive moves when he needs to make the right aggressive moves. I think that he has it, but he's not going to bring it right now with the way Villapoto's riding. And then if Villapoto's not showing up, it's going to be Reed. Like, those are the two most consistent. I mean, you know, Dungey's consistent, but he's consistently third to fourth, fifth, kind of consistent. I mean, what do you guys feel about any of that?
I think you can count on Dundee to the end. He's going to be the guy he's a spoiler.
You think so?
He's being shadowed right now by Reed and Villapoto, but I believe that he's going to put the KTM up there.
Nice.
When he gets some things dialed out, he'll be up there.
Yeah. Well, I definitely can't take away from the fact that I know that Dungey has it. I mean, he won that championship, you know, of his own accord, and now he's going to be on the KTM. He's trying to do the same thing for them. I really think that he can do it. It's just, I don't know, if Villapoto keeps walking away on that 2012 the way that he does, it's just ridiculous.
I believe Reed's going to crack him.
You think? It did look like he was having a good run at it this past weekend, but then again, there's Reed's consistency. Can he, like, is he going to stay mentally there the whole time? I don't know.
I'm worried about Dungey. I'm the biggest Dungey fan there is, probably, and I think he's going to end up with the #1 plate at the end of the year, no matter what.
Yeah?
So.
Well, dude, honestly, I want to say that. I just, there's, unfortunately, like, because I am as well. I'm a big Dungey fan. I like the kid. I think he's done a lot of great stuff for the sport. He's kind of brought in a different attitude and a different atmosphere that you don't typically see in a motorsport, which I think is, you know, refreshing. And, you know, he's way more NASCAR-like. He's much more personable and not trying to be a badass sort of way. So that's, you know, and I would love to see him win on the KTM for multiple reasons. But I don't know. For some reason, it's not in my gut. I just don't feel it. So then they've got the lights as well. You know, you guys are going to be racing the East Lights. But we just had a big, you know, rile-up with the whole Eli Tomac, you know, wrecking out. And then Dean Wilson getting in it. Now he's 2 points up on Tomac. I mean, what everybody thought was going to be a walk-away for Tomac at this point turned into a complete ball buster for the last 2 races. I mean, what do you think? Where's that going to go?
Gotta love racing.
Yeah, I know, right? It always happens. I think Tomac's going to come back and walk away with it. I hope.
Either one's
it's
fine
weird.
with me.
Yeah, it's weird because of the fact that they're going to have a big breakdown. Nobody can carry that momentum. Like, Tomac could try to, like, cry out of it because of the fact he just lost all of his momentum, or Wilson could try to just go with it. But
I think Wilson has a lot of confidence coming into the next round, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, they'll all be doing a bunch of motocross testing and stuff like that now, so it's going to be interesting to see what goes on. Do you have any more questions that you've written down, or is it just face down, butt up?
It's just face down, butt up.
Is that the way it happens?
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, I thought I was in trouble by our sponsors. Wait, we don't actually have any except for FlyRacing.com. FlyRacing.com, awesome gear. They make a lot of casual wear. I've got one of their shirts on right now. They're actually a big sponsor of the Violation 1 team as well. So please, FlyRacing.com is a URL where you can go check out all the gear that's coming out for 2012. You can check out all the casual clothes. Heck yeah. And then you can check out all the bags they have as well. I got a thick little gear bag garage caddy thing. I carry around tools in it because it looks so badass. So my tools need to be fluffed. You know what I'm saying? Like doubled up fluff. Yeah. All right. So thank you very much, Fly Racing, for helping us out. We much appreciate it. If any other sponsors would like to come on while we're at their shop, we want to do an ad. Yeah, that's cool. Nope, not listening. Nope,
Well,
nothing,
I'd
guys. Don't worry
definitely like to
about it.
throw in a few if that's okay with
Absolutely. We would love you to do that. I'm going to drink beer while you talk.
Awesome. Violation, for sure, Violation.com, SMS Racing, KTM. They're, I mean, obviously building a good bike for us to ride. Microtech, DT filters, Dunlop tires. Those guys are probably going to help us get some good results.
Shea Racing.
Yeah, Tim Shea, thank you, buddy. And this decal works also. Our bikes look great, and our gear's great. Thank you, Fly. And should be an amazing day.
Boom. You got anything else to add there, Jeremy? You're looking at his crotch of the paper.
Thank you.
Maybe both.
You can't forget Dr. D. Hook us up on some pipes.
Dr. D. Dr. D on the pipes. I like it.
Dr. D and
I'm not going to talk about my DDs.
Outlaw.
Well, it would be. But what do you guys, man, you guys are freaking me out with all this moving and going and stuff. Oh, apparently they have tattoos. Would you
Yeah,
like to show
Jeremy's
us your
got
tattoos?
tattoos. He's just got to remove his shirt. Over
He's
the
got a
edge.
little fairy on his back, actually.
No.
Is that from his modeling days?
Yeah!
Oh!
I don't have any tattoos. I'm good.
No,
Did you really used to model?
Just, anyways.
No.
A little bit.
You know what? We're going to bring it out. I did too. I modeled in high school. I actually did a bunch of runway
Yeah, but
shit.
did
so
you
there
model
go.
4 months ago?
What a fat.
No! I didn't model 4 months ago.
What, 4 months ago, man? It's
I mean,
like
I got
a year
paid
ago.
for stuff that I don't want to talk. But regardless, it's cool. The mortgage is paid for this month. No, seriously. Seattime.co is where you can find us on the internet. That is the URL where all these shenanigans get posted. If you happen to be on Facebook, we put stuff like that on there as well. Facebook.com/SeatTime. And then Twitter. We have our own Twitter handle where we tweet things about the tweet world. Is SeatTime_CO. That's where you can find us. It's been a great time. This is episode 49. We're coming back next week with episode 50. We're going to have all kinds of highlights from this weekend of what went on with these guys. And as well, we've been talking to another local Texas sheriff to see if he wants to come back on the show. So we'll see if we can get that to happen next Monday. So thank you guys much. And if nothing else, we get a full beer. Oh, shit. Always enjoy a pint full of awesome. Cecil, this one's for you.
Chug, chug, chug.
Yeah.
Why aren't your pants starched?
Don't get it on the computer.
That's a famous seat.
the bad thing was that wasn't a beer.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
It was something else.
Prop beer.
There you go. You're out.